And we are live. What is going on, everyone? In the XRP community. Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual. God, look at this XRP monthly chart, man. Crazy back test, followed by several months of just super tight consolidation. Got wicks on both sides, slightly, ever so slightly uptrending in this position here. My God, dude, it is literally phase 7, bro. It's phase 7, dude. That's what it is, man. That's really what it is. But see, back here, it wasn't back testing any specific level necessarily from like a previous high, though. That's what makes it kind of a little different now. A little more exciting, I guess. Following the origin cycle theory here. Okay, I can't see chat yet, dude. I didn't even get this ready on my iPad. Hold on, guys. Can't see chat yet. Yo, what is up, SoPro3, Corey Anderson? Don't worry about it. What's up, Cobfather? Bridget Curry, XRP, Andy, Mr. Lucky. Cobb, she's gonna bounce on that thing, dude. Is going to bounce on this monthly back test here. And then the thing is also, right? Is it's not just a one touch, like a one touch resistance, bro. It's a double tap resistance. It's back testing a double top, man. I mean, even though that's a wick right here, it went to those prices. That's exactly where it got sold off, as the $2 mark. What is up, Bridget Curry? Art and Go Birds, Aaron Wilkinson. Aaron Wilkinson, didn't you used to be a mod, bro? I swear you used to be a moderator. I know we had 2 moderator apocalypses where I had to pull all the mods. Dude, Aaron Wilkinson, I could have sworn you used to be a mod, dude. Can we anyone can vouch for Aaron here? I'm pretty sure he used to be a mod. No, but I'd love to be. Dude, I mean, you've been in the stream for what, like 7 years, bro? Yeah, dude, I'd use a mod, brother. I got you. I used to be a mod and got out in the purge. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. All right, I got you there too. All right. Happy Saturday, guys. We got not too much really going on today. Today's really going to kind of just be like a yapping stream. Again, Saturday, day after 4th of July, dude, everyone's, hungover. Not too much going on today. I think the Bitcoin wallets that were waking up, 2 of them were confirmed to be like in a Craig Wright lawsuit case or something like that. That was just 2 of them, though. Yo, the Chris, I've been here since the C4. Oh, dude, C4 Corvette, man. Those are so cool. If I did get a Corvette again, which I do at some point, I want to get a C5 because it's the last generation of the Corvette that has the pop-up headlights, and the C5 is such a timeless design. Get it in a manual LS1 motor. Straight pipe the thing, dude. That would be really fun. The only problem is with Corvettes, though. There's a lot of younger guys like me that try to pull it off as having it as your only vehicle, and it's just like, bro, Corvettes are pretty useless. You really only buy it to the only value you're getting is that you're driving a Corvette, basically. Not really much you can do with it, but they are fun though. They are really fun. Definitely fun. Digital Asset Ancestors. Yo, my G, what's going on in the XP community? Much love. Been here for 7 as well. All right, nice. Nice. We're grilling chat. Go Birds. Alex is fucking back, dude. Yeah, man. XRP Andy, 4th Life Crisis Copster. Dude, yeah. I'm getting the itch for another Corvette, bro. They are I keep seeing C5s every now and then. I've never had one, never driven one, but dude, they do seem like the ultimate bang for your buck sports car. It really and I think they're actually appreciating in value. If I'm not mistaken, they're actually appreciating. That's how you really cope yourself into buying like a older car. You're like, yeah, man, it's an investment, man. It's an investment. It's gonna go up over time. Hey, which can happen. Trevor Angle, I had two C5s, great cars. Totally works as a daily level. So much room in the hatch. Really? Is there? Because I remember the C4 was like not that much room in the hatch, but if the C5 is more room in the hatch, though, dude, I'm kind of interested, man. So, Pro, you're OG in the XRP community. If you know who Dre Ventures was, Dre Ventures was actually the first XRP YouTuber like ever. Like actually the first XRP YouTuber was hit. It was him. Wonder how he's doing now, dude. I'm pretty sure Dre Ventures got in at like I think he did get in at like half a penny. He for sure bought XRP when it was half a penny. He might just be retired off of the 2017 bull run. God. I found him. Then I found you when you had around 80 subs, dude. Yeah. Okay, I think I was the second XRP YouTuber. I think. Because thinking crypto did also exist before me. But I mean he's pro XRP, but he does make content about like a lot of different coins at that time. So I think I was the second. Dude, 3 Diglets. I have a C8. It's the best. I mean, I see C8s probably like once a month. And dude, yeah, dude, they're freaking cool. Oh my god, 3 Diglets with the hundo. Oh my god, dude, where's the Monster? Dude, Diglets, my man, with the fucking 100 juicer, bro, with the C8 Corvette, dude. 3 Diglets. Okay, so the monster. Everyone smash the likes on the Diglets super chat, guys. God dang. Where's the monster? Dude, there's no monster today. I mean, the monster's brewing, right? The monster's just brewing right here, man. Oh my god. Dude, this is the type of shit that gets me hyped to like fucking stream every day because dude, you know, like we are right before the point where we have like XRP community sudden wealth syndrome, bro. I swear we're like right before that point, bro. It's like if there's like a movie about XRP holders, we're like right before that fucking like that sort of middle to end part of the movie where like the trade starts fucking profiting massive, you know, like in that story. Dude, like we're right there, guys. We're right there. Because I've said this a couple of times on stream where like, yo, if XRP was going to go back down to 60 cents, it would have already happened, bro. It would have been like this candle if that was the destiny for XP to go back down to 60. But it's like, bro, you have 8 months. Now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 8th month now with this latest candle. And it's like, we're not going back down to 60 cents, bro. That train is gone, bro. That train's gone, dude. It's gone, brother. Dude, 3 Diglets, good to see you, man. Good to be back doing daily streams, guys. I'm pretty excited doing it again. It's fun, dude. It's genuinely fun. We going to 2,000? I don't know. The way I'm like kind of mentally preparing myself with XRP is like I think this thing, you know, it's gonna break 10. Like for no doubt, like because you have like ultra conservative XRP analysts that are like, oh yeah, well this is gonna reach an all-time high of $4.30. Like, bro, if it gets to that point to price discovery, it's gonna go way more than that. Like, it's gonna be more than that, you know. So this thing is definitely it's gonna break 10, like for sure. Like 100% gonna break 10. But then it's like once it does that, I mean, how far into double digits is it gonna go? And my expectation, because like $10 is like okay, that's no brainer. You know, retail, institutional, super cycle, XRP Ripple, the standard. Fucking XRP is the one that creates the next alt season, like you know, just you know the whole shebang, right? The whole shebang of like Ripple and the relationship with XRP and why it is so massive, right? So $10, I mean, it's breaking 10, no problem. But then it's like, okay, after 10 though, I'm kind of expecting more like around like 18, 19, 20, 21, 23, kind of that area. If it somehow like rips like a 50 bagger, it goes to 50 a coin, like dude, that's just going to be like unbelievable. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, because right now we're looking at log scale, right? If you actually do, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we always look at log scale just because it's sort of easier on your eyes to, like, kind of comprehend the, like, where we are right now. But, I mean, this is, like, the true chart. This is, like, the real chart, dude. You know what I mean? That's the real chart. And it's, like, $50 is, like, okay, well, that's going to be fucking a giga pump. But to kind of put it back down with Origin Cycle, having this, like, you know, this freaking elevator, bro, which we already got back again, but then it's like, okay, now we need, you know, the part 2. Bro, it's coming, guys. It's coming, dude. It's coming, man. Also, when does the podcast start calling it the Cobcast? Dude, it is the Cobcast, man. My only regret with okay, I have 2 regrets with XRP. Here's my 2 regrets with XRP. My first regret with XRP is not buying more. But at the end of the day, bro, there's no such thing as enough XRP. Okay, if you have the entire supply, that's enough XRP. But really, there's like, dude, it doesn't matter how much you buy, it's never going to feel like enough. It's really weird phenomenon. I mean, like, with what I've accumulated, it's like, okay, like, yeah, this is like, you know, if it all works out and it gigapumps, like, I'm going to be very happy. But I could have gotten more for sure. I could have made more effort to get more. My second regret, though, is like, back when, you know, I was going into this, like, all-in XRP shit, I should have got a little stocks, like, alongside that, too. I wish I would have fucking, you know, got a little Nvidia, dude. Some, you know, some stocks, some Texas Roadhouse, some Costco. You know, I kind of wish I would have paid a little bit more attention to TradFi. At least getting like a little bit of allocation to it back then. But 2025 has been the year that I have finally decided to educate myself on traditional financial instruments that you can find all in the equities market and the bond market and the debt securities market and CDs with banks, interest rate savings account with banks, money market funds, like all, because that kind of stuff, because like the end goal for me is like I'm never gonna sell all my XRP, but there is gonna be a point in time where it makes sense to sell most of it, but not all. And then basically what I want to do is I want to rotate that and like super diversify myself into like many financial instruments that are all going to pay a dividend on some kind of base, whether that's like monthly, quarterly, or even yearly. And that's what I'm kind of doing right now. I do have a little like stock portfolio built up, primarily focused on dividend investing, because like having a dividend reinvestment plan and like sticking with it and being consistent with it. I mean, you can just have it on auto reinvest, and like, dude, that really compounds over time, right? I had a point with that. The fuck was I gonna say? What was my point? I had a point, dude. I was closing in on something there. I don't know, bro. Whatever I was going for, it's gone now. Anyways, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse set to testify at the U.S. Senate crypto hearing on Wednesday, July 9th. I do think that's going to be live streamed, and I will live stream it. But I'm gonna have like the face cam. I'm gonna have that be like majority of the screen, and then have the actual Senate hearing like a really small portion of the screen, just to make YouTube happy, because they're, you know, unoriginal content monetization, shit like that they don't like. Education and diversity. Oh yeah. Like what I was gonna say is like, yeah, you do your big cash out on the XRP, you know, peak end of cycle bull run. Sell most of it, not all of it, but most of it, and then just rotate that into so many financial instruments that all will pay about anywhere from 3 to 6% a year. depending on what you could get into. I mean, it could be ETFs, it could be just outright stocks that are like, the dividend kings of the market, CDs with banks, money market funds, the debt securities market, a real estate investment trust. Like, you can just scatter your money around in so many different assets where it's like, bro, every fucking week you're just raking, you're farming money, and the money just keeps coming in. I mean, it's not as simple as that, because there are some things you want to be cautious about, like new real estate investment trusts, companies that pay a little bit too high of a dividend. That's also like a potential indication that they're like doing bad and they're just trying to get people to hold the stock and not sell it, right? But yeah, dude. 3 Douglas is Bitcoin holder. Nah, that's not a fact. What is Bitcoin holder saying? Did you already delete his comment? Bitcoin holder. Fun fact: no institution, no company, no government holds XRP on their balance sheet. Ha ha ha! You can research it. I mean, what do you even say to that? I don't know. Like what? Okay. Oh, fun fact: no institution, no company, no government holds XRP on your balance sheet. You can research it. Yeah, how much Bitcoin you have? Fucking 0.01, fuckhead. The fuck out of my stream with that. It's literally not a factual statement at all. You're fucking tripping, bud. You're tripping. You're big tripping. Fun fact, I was one of the top XRP investors who got trapped for years, but got the opportunity to dump on these newbies that's all-time high. Well, good for you. Hodl that fucking 0.02 Bitcoin, and yeah, see how that works out, buddy. It's like, bro, who fucking cares? Like, what do you... Nothing you're saying is true. I mean, you're trying to, like, flex in here that, oh, you sold at the last all-time high? Oh, wow. Congratulations, fuckface. Oh, now you hold Bitcoin, the digital pet rock that no one's going to use. I mean, they're going to hold it. You got treasury companies holding it. Oh, guess what? Oh, treasury companies can also sell. They can also sell Bitcoin, too. It's a slow, inefficient network. It's a beta test coin. It has severe scaling limitations, by the way, if you didn't understand that. Yeah. I dare you to research it while you screen share. Haha. Buddy, I've been doing it for 8 fucking years. Well, you've been over in the corner fucking jerking off to Michael Saylor videos, okay, buddy? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bud. You're getting a put user in timeout. We're gonna do a 24 banger on that guy. If he comes back again, flooding. It's a ban, dude. It's a ban. It's a ban, brother. Yeah. I mean, of course, when you get all your information from CoinDesk, yeah, of course you run around thinking you know everything about XRP. Of course you do. Just reading CoinDesk all day. Cranking it to Michael Saylor videos. Oh, there is no second best. Yes, he's Michael Saylor. You're so right. There is no second best. There is no second best. Dude, XRP will turn Bitcoin into an altcoin. Mark my fucking words. It already flipped Bitcoin once. It already did it once. Then they, the powers that be had to step in and make sure the market started getting liquidated, just for the simple fact to not keep XRP above Bitcoin by fully diluted market cap. Buddy. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. Michael Saylor just kind of showed up out of nowhere like a year or two ago, and then just became like the new cult leader suddenly, because these guys are so bored and they have like no person or no like anything to get like news updates from or to get excited about. That's why Saylor got so big so fast, was because this fucking whole community of like $1 trillion asset, they have like no spokesperson to really look forward to. They got no real stakeholder, like big stakeholder behind it that actually cares about the ecosystem and development and putting the world on it, right? So when you have a little cocaine Sailor and he just comes on a podcast and says there ain't no second best, and then these guys just get horny and they just can't help themselves buy more Bitcoin. Yeah, dude. 3 Diglets. Cobb, what do you think about buying gold? Gold is cool. I think precious metals are cool. Like, for sure. I would never hate on anyone for stacking precious metals. Only reason I don't do it... I used to have precious metals. I did. I used to. I used to have a 100-gram Pomp Suisse gold bar. I think I had like about 30. I think I had like a kilo of silver at one point. I don't know. Precious metals are cool, but why do I not get precious metals? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like the fear of it, like getting stolen or something, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because buying gold is like not that fun because you bring like fucking $2,000 or $1,500 and like, damn, let me get some gold, and you get these fucking tiny little pieces of like rock, and it's like, okay. I don't know. Precious metals are cool. I'd probably like but see, that's the thing is like you can go in the stock market and then you can like, acquire like gold ETFs, right? You can get exposure to these metals. But it's like these metals don't fucking they don't pay dividends like a stock or like a real estate investment trust or a covered call ETF fund that, pays you 10% on your money monthly. That like pays you more based on the volatility of the markets. Yeah, I don't know. I just personally I'm just not like I don't know, dude. I really don't know. 3 Diglets. There's always some person that comes around every bull cycle shilling Bitcoin hard as fuck. Like, see, they're doing it right now. Next cycle, there'll be another one. What was previous cycle? Anthony Pompliano? Anthony Pompliano quickly stepped back from Bitcoin. It's like out of his bio. He like doesn't talk about it anymore. He just like withdrew from the scene like completely. Metals are annoying. Metals don't really move like that. And then I don't know. It's like metals are cool. Like I would like to get back into the gold and silver game again. But there's a part about it. There's kind of like a part about it that is just really fucking boring. Even if they are going up, it's just like it's really boring. And then like maybe maybe in the future like Elon dude gets to some other planets and there's just like an infinite supply of space gold, bro. Like I don't know, dude. I don't know. I went gold panning before. I think we found like this ultra microscopic gold nugget. I think it was like a tenth of a gram nugget or something we found. Because there are some really cool based like chill boomers up in the mountains in California. And dude, these guys are just like pretty much retired, and then they just they just like gold pan, gold sluice. They got their like little spots and shit. They know like gold theory about like where you specifically try to search for material from, like where the gold's gonna be. And yeah, you'll see some of these guys up there. They start bartering at the local shops, and they just got these fucking huge nuggets, man. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I just feel like there's other investments that are more like entertaining. I think that's the reason I don't accumulate metals right now. Because there's a lot of other things you could put your money into that you can keep up with daily that are like fun, Maybe I would be more open to like historical gold, where it's like it's not just about the raw gold value. It's actually about like, hey, this is like a historical coin, that was made in like the 1600s by Old England. It's not like some historical coins that are kind of like, okay, yeah, there is that value there of the raw gold, but it's like a piece of history as well. Maybe that would be a little more like my taste or something. Okay, some guy in here is trying to shill a Solana meme coin in an XRP stream chat. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. It's because Anthony Popolano found out who Satoshi Nakamoto is. Kathy Wood is part of this bull cycle along with Sailor. They're all the same. XRP is gold, bro. Hey, you guys better be ready for crypto week next week, man. Dude, July 9th, Brad Garlinghouse testifying at the U.S. Senate crypto hearing on Wednesday, bro. It better be streamed, man. It better be streamed. I'm gonna be hyped, dude. I'm gonna be hyped. Marcos Rodriguez, hey, can I ask a question? Of course, dude. The hidden road texture cap. Oh yeah, not to mention, bro, this happened when I was in Korea, so I wasn't able to focus on it that much at that time. Cause in Jeju with the homies, having my time of my life, dude. Fucking getting shit faced drunk like every day for 2 weeks straight. Yeah, so like on like my last like couple days in Korea, I wake up, pull out Twitter, and it's like, oh, Ripple acquires this hidden road for like $3 billion, and these guys fucking run like trillions a year in volume, bro. And it's like the broader crypto space, they just kind of, yeah, posted about news on it and then like just forgot about it. It's like, bro, that hidden road thing, man. I want to know more about that because I really don't know much about it. Aaron Wilkinson, 1 ounce and up gold can be addicting. Not gonna lie, holding it in my hand puts me in awe. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, when you hold like a piece of gold, like the weight in your hand and how shiny it is, I think it has some kind of gives your brain some kind of primal reaction about the shiny rock. They're definitely. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. When you hold it, it does feel pretty cool. Oh, you know what would be baller, bro? You know what would be baller? Freaking buy a kilo of gold. Because like right now, like a kilo of gold and 1 Bitcoin are about the same value. That'd be sick to have a kilo. Dude, could you imagine what holding a kilo of gold feels like, man? Okay, this bot will not stop shilling this shit, bro. Yeah, 3 trillion per year at Hidden Road. I collect silver and sterling and gold. It is addicting. Okay. Yeah, like the reason why like collecting in general is such a common thing with people is it actually goes back to your primal instinct of like hunter gatherer, and that's why you have all types of people that want like that's a huge hobby of a lot of people is like collecting stuff, whether it's like stupid things like Funko Pops and Labubus and Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, or if it's people collecting like guns, medals, historic artifacts. Like the reason why why collection is such a big thing. Yeah, it goes back. It's like a real what are you trying to say here, fam? I don't know, it just really gets your fucking brain cells going or something. It makes your brain cells start fucking firing on all 10 cylinders. Because it's like, yeah, that's like a natural thing to want to like collect and gather, right? So like if you relate collecting to the the primal instinct of gathering, then what are casinos? Chasing big wins and shit, chasing money, right? That's the hunter part. And that's these private casinos they have in Vegas that are not open to the public, but they're only meant to study people that go to casinos. And that's a big thing that they study on is how do we really trigger that hunter gatherer as much as we can with the table games and slots and shit like that. You know, I love collecting things I like. Yeah, right, exactly. I don't really like collect necessarily, but I am starting to do that with stocks. I got JEPQ, JEPI. That's like the most of my stock portfolio, and then starting to stack more Realty Income Corp, Charles Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, Ford. Found this one other oil company that pays like 6-7% a year. That's actually like been performing pretty well in the last decade, and yeah, I'm kind of getting that same sort of collecting thing, but I'm doing it in you know in the equities market. I'm guilty for collecting Funkos. Dude, I think Funko Pops are so dumb, dude. I'm sorry, Diglets. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just think Funko Pops are just dumb. Like, I feel like they're kind of dumb, dude. Don't cancel me, but I don't know. I've never like Because Funko Pops is like the ultimate, like just American, like consume, 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 consume. I must consume. Billions must consume. You know, like because they do like fucking collabs with like everything. So they're like basically like marketing to everyone like all at once. Because like bro, you show me some certain Funko Pops, there would be some ones I would like for sure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, can we okay, I'm like I gotta ban this Carlos guy. He's shilling a Solana meme coin in an XRP stream. It's like, dude, no one in here fucking has Solana. So what are you? Get out of here, little bro. Little bro. Oh, the official Musk on Solana. You know, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure it is. God, Solana is nothing but a bundle scam gangbang of everyone trying to scam each other. That's literally the entire blockchain. Like, you know, last year, 2024 Solana was like way different, where it was a little more like community and like, you know, they could actually get coins to pump like crazy. Now it's just like they do like the best number one meta coin, they can't get it to break 20 million market cap because everyone's just trying to fucking scam each other. It's like total PvP. Diggles, what about Pokemon cards, Alex? I was never into Pokemon as a kid. I wish I was, but I never had like a Nintendo DS or anything to play all those like Pokemon games and stuff. Yeah, see, Pokemon cards, I just don't know anything about them. I didn't really grow up with Pokemon. I grew up with more like Sonic, like Naruto, you know. Yeah, dude, I am like the most uneducated person on Pokemon on the earth. I swear to God. I know Pikachu, and that's it. I don't know anything else. Okay, well, there's Charizard. Bro, I'm like actually the most uneducated person on Pokemon in the entire world, guaranteed. Should I convert my XLM to XRP? It's a little controversial when I talk about it because there are like a lot of you guys that have XRP but also love to, you know, have a side bag of XLM because there is like some different kind of thing they're going after. But to me, it's like, I mean, dude, it just literally follows XRP, bro. That's what it does. It just follows XRP. If XRP pumps, Stellar pumps, XLM pumps. What gives me the most data? I mean, or maybe am I wrong? Doesn't it? I mean, bro, is this not the fucking XRP chart? I mean, it doesn't even follow XRP to a T because look what Stellar's been doing on the monthly chart. See how it's been like just decaying and decaying? So keep that image in your mind of what that looked like. And then go back to XRP, like how XRP's holding up much better. So it really actually doesn't even follow XRP like with, you know, 90% plus accuracy. It's more like about 60, 70% accuracy. I don't know. There is a whole XLM community, and like every single one of them are XRP holders. And I think it's just like another coin for people to have like for fun on the side because if XRP has a gigapump, so does Stellar. And maybe the Stellar pumps because it tends to depreciate more and go down more. Maybe there's more percentage gain when it does follow XRP. So I don't know. It's really up to you, dude. It's like it's just gonna follow XRP to some degree. I mean, it's how Bitcoin has Bitcoin Cash and XRP has XLM. It's that same kind of relationship. It's that little brother that's gonna follow for the rest of eternity. You know what I mean? But then again, look at BCH compared to Bitcoin. It doesn't really follow Bitcoin. XLM doesn't really follow XRP. So it's I mean, I don't think it does you any harm holding it, honestly. It's really just your preference. What would you rather have? Be a little diversified, have another different digital asset, or have more XRP? What's gonna you know, scratch that itch? You know. Some say XLM will go off first. Dude, it does not. And no, it does not go off first. It follows XRP, bro. And plus, XLM supplies about half of XRP because back in the day when XLM first came out, dude, it like really was not that popular. And they just fucking burned like half the supply just to get people interested in, you know. Jed McCaleb is shady but connected. I mean, it's like I don't know. There's really no shame in holding it. I did that same thing. I used to have Stellar back in the day, but I'm just like, you know what? I just want more XRP. I mean, if I ever see XLM bring like a big kind of different value proposition, like what if one day, you know, XLM. I mean, I don't even know like what the narrative is for XLM right now. I really don't. I don't know much about it. It's like IBM partnership and I don't know. Maybe one day XLM kind of pivots and they focus more on like DeFi and on chain and meme coins or NFT. Maybe they like pivot it and like try to turn it into kind of Solana, or maybe they like I don't know. Right now, I have like no urge to buy it, but maybe in the future, if like a different kind of narrative comes up. But again, the narrative right now, I don't even understand. They burned that XLM supply, and it didn't even help it with price. It pumped a little bit because I was in high school and I was trading that because I was like. I heard an announcement of like, yo, Stellar's gonna burn half the supply, and then I immediately went and bought like some Stellar. And I think that when they burned it, I think it pumped like 15%, and then I sold because I made a little trade on that. I bought my first $250 of RLUSD today. Dude, you know what the future is going to be? I will hold no US dollars, but I will have RLUSD. I will have no traditional bank account, but I will have an account with the Bank of Ripple. I will not have a Visa or a MasterCard. I will have the Ripple card. And I will spend my RLUSD. That's passively earning interest because there's a Fed Master account. Bro, I'm telling you, with this, because like, my dad was just asking me, he's like, oh, is this like Ripple gonna be like, like an actual like a bank? And I'm like, nah, I think it's more about the regulatory side of you don't have to have a money transmitter license. You can do things cross state lines with like less restrictions. It kind of opens them up to like kind of operate easier. But maybe they do kind of like, you go to Walmart, you do some shopping, and then you walk outside across the streets, fucking Bank of Ripple, dude. That used to be some other bank that died, and then it's just Bank of Ripple. Dude, you never know, bro. What if they like actually start setting up like bank branches and they become kind of like it's like a global bank or something? Dude, I'm telling you, bro, the future's like limitless, bro. Limitless, man. Brito sued him and lost. I read the court docs. Brito got burned by the court. Oh, trying to sue McCaleb. Yeah, one of the reasons McCaleb, he didn't even leave Ripple. I think they actually like kicked him out. Oh God, remember how we had to always follow along with Jed McCaleb's taco stand wallet? He would just fucking sell. I think that did kind of suppress us to a degree. The taco stand wallet. God, that is something that has not been in my mind for a while. Yeah, dude. Like I think the Jed McCaleb, like that consistent sell it. Like I think to a degree that did kind of keep us down. Like where was that? Like around here? I mean, technically, Jed McCaleb was like he was doing it all time. He got limited to a certain percentage of the total XRP volume per day. That's like what the limit was. So he's always been selling, but now we celebrated him like being done. Where it's like, okay, that kind of weight is off our shoulders. He has no more XRP, right? Got it. Now McCaleb's doing a freaking fucking space company. Fucking Temu Elon Musk or something, bro. No, but that guy's that guy loves to build up companies and just fucking leave. And just profit, like financially benefit from it to the maximum, and then just like let it hang dry. Yeah, the first ever Bitcoin exchange, Mt. Gox. Yeah, that was McCaleb. McCaleb started that exchange. Sold it off to some French guy that rugged it later. Before that, Jed McCaleb had he had like a P2P file sharing company. Same thing, kind of ran it up, cashed out of it, left. Then Mt. Gox ran it up, cashed out of it, left. Made XRP. 3 original architects. Ripple comes in. One of the main, I don't think it was the main thing, but one of the things that really set off Jed McCaleb was that Jed McCaleb really wanted Ripple, which back then was like a super, super tiny company that was like almost bankrupt, by the way. And McCaleb really was insisting that his girlfriend be placed as like a high-ranking member of Ripple, and then they were just like, no, dude, just no. And then I think that kind of pissed him off. And yeah, he left. Then they had a little lawsuit thing with his taco stand wallet, and then yeah, that was the end of it, dude. On to the next day, and then he just runs up Stellar, and then he leaves that hanging to dry, and then he leaves, and then he goes to fucking space. I mean, the guy's like an endless, like, I don't know if you'd call it a con artist, but he's like pumping and dumping like companies, like just constantly. Because guess what? He's not even like the CEO of the Stellar Foundation anymore. He fucking left it. Like left for dead, dude. Just left it. Like, I don't give a fuck about it anymore. Just left. Now he's doing his fucking little space company. And it's like, oh yeah, what about the firmament, bud? What about the firmament, huh? How are you gonna get to space when the firmament's stopping you? I don't know. I mean, dude, The Simpsons made a whole movie about like a firmament thing, and Simpsons is always right about everything, so I don't know, dude. Jed hated Chris Larson, wanted the board to kick Chris out. They said nope. Oh yeah. Oh what? Yeah, you mean Ripple, which is a tiny startup, by the way. Like, I'm pretty sure this was like some garage shit, like OG Ripple. And yeah, you got this Chris Larson, this freaking multi billionaire Silicon Valley tech guy that has all types of connections. Like, what you want to? Yeah, there was like multiple things that made Jed kind of part ways, but I mean, he was one of the original architects of the XRP ledger, but I don't know. I feel like David Schwartz and Arthur Brito kind of did most of the work personally. Facts, Alex. Space ain't real. Ships can't even pass the Van Allen belt. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That pesky firmament. Dude, they beat us down to earth. They left XRP dying. The court is still not over. What the fuck? No, the court's done now. I mean, didn't you see the Brad Garlinghouse like celebration, congratulation tweets, like it's all over? I think the last thing they have to do is just some paperwork of both of them like withdrawing the appeal, and then it's done. LOL, let's all talk about the flat earth theory now. No. No flat earth theory. I want to talk about the water that turns the friggin' frogs gay. That no longer conspiracy theory. Know what I'm saying? Still waiting to hear from the SEC though. Yeah, but I mean, it's all like celebration from like Brad and Stewart on Twitter, so I'm gonna take their word for it that it's like effectively done. Like, there's nothing else to worry about now. Jed almost had Wells Fargo installing XLM Stellar in 2014. Mt. Gox blew that up though. Jed was shady. I mean, yeah, he was literally like the creator of Mt. Gox. He sold it. Yeah, he sold it to that French guy, and then yeah, he fucking just rugged everyone's coins, dude. He took everyone's coins. Like, if you go back in history and look at the Mt. Gox Bitcoin dump, it crashed Bitcoin by like 95%, dude. Crazy. Chris Larson is sus. I'm in it for Brad and David. I mean, Chris Larson. I feel like Chris Larson's kind of like a necessary evil of Ripple, and I say that because Chris Larson is like a proper, like financial, like liberal elitist. You know, because like when COVID came out, dude, he was just like on it on Twitter about yep, COVID, getting the picture of me getting vaccinated, like total like like a part of that like secret society type of deal, like that elite club. But oh, dude, the guy has so many connections though. It's like you want him being at Ripple, dude. You want him there, like for sure. That's how he gets us like kind of deep into like the system of the world. If that makes sense. Don't matter what shape the Earth is. Let's get this money. I mean, yeah, I really don't care if it's flat around. I don't, bro. I don't care. I just need the XRP chart to go up. But yeah, they're turning the friggin' frogs gay, dude. No, they actually were. They're like conducting experiments. They were giving frogs this water. It's making them like gender neutral or some shit. Like making them gay, dude. Did you see the podcast with Chris? I saw a clip of it, and it was him talking about how like I don't really want to IPO. Like it's all this like shit you got to deal with. Short sellers always trying to fucking kill you. Because like if Ripple goes public, it's not about needing the public's money. It's about getting that name out there and getting it in talked about in the traditional finance world. Starkophagus says if you go to the daily time frame, I get the feeling that the part of the 2017 fractal we are really at right now is lower. Oh, oh god, XRP on a daily time frame. Talking about this part, right? So you're getting the feeling that what? The part of the 2017 fractal we are really at right now is lower. Is that like a good thing? You watch the new Squid Game covers? I watched the second season of Squid Game and it was kind of a letdown, in my opinion. And then the third one I didn't watch, but then I'm only hearing like bad things about it on social media. And now it's gonna be like Squid Game 4, and it's gonna be like in America. It's like, oh, dude, they're just trying to fucking milk this series until it's dead. Like the first Squid Game, that was like, okay, that was the Squid Game, that was like the series. Like that was a really good. That whole season was like really good. But now it's just, dude, it's turning into like the GTA 5 online effect where they are just endlessly trying to fucking squeeze every last bit of milk they can get out of that cow. That's what it feels like. Because you know what, Netflix shareholders, hey man, they're gonna need another yacht next year. They're gonna need a new private jet. Got to pump up those numbers, Yeah, Squid Game 4. No, yeah, literally, it's like Squid Game like LA or Los Angeles now. That's gonna be the next one. And it's like, dude, just just put the series in the bag, little bro. Like, come on, dude. How many seasons are you really dragging this on? It's like they're keeping every season now with some kind of cliffhanger so they can just make up like whatever stuff they want for like the beginning of the next season. It's like, okay. Whatever, dude. That first season was like that was a good show. But then like to me the next seasons like they're not the same show. Aaron Wilkinson, yeah, and birth control is being found in the streams and messing with the fish. Jeez. But yeah, dude, it's the GTA 5 online effect. GTA 5 Online syndrome. A company finds something that's just like gets so much attention and is so popular, and they're just going to endlessly keep churning out content out of that machine, no matter how good it is, doesn't matter. Churn it out, get it out there, pump numbers, make the money. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Call of Duty. I don't know how Call of Duty is like still alive, bro. Because like Call of Duty now is nothing like, you know, what I played growing up. So, me as like a longtime Call of Duty fan, right at about it was after Black Ops 3, I was like, okay, I'm like done with the series. Like this is just getting like ridiculous. You know. But yeah, now I'm like playing like actual like mil sim games, like Armor Reforger, that are like super fun. A lot of replay value. Alright guys, anyways, we'll cut the stream a little short today. It's a Saturday. Not much going on. See you guys tomorrow for the next stream. But dude, I think this next week coming up is gonna be pretty action packed. I mean, they're calling it Crypto Week, dude. Brad Garlinghouse with a Senate testimony. He's gonna testify at the U.S. Senate crypto hearing. Oh man, I think Brad's gonna cook, dude. Brad is like the best PR guy in all of crypto. You could throw him any question, he ain't gonna do a bad answer. Fellas, yeah. I think next week is gonna be really exciting. Alright guys. I will see you in the next one. 3 Diglets, there's no Munster. Yeah, not this weekend. But next week, Brad at the Senate hearing. Dude, what if he drops like an announcement, like mid-sentence hearing? He's like, hell yeah, you know what? Today we actually just, JP Morgan's going to start using XRP for payments. Dude. Because Brad's been telling us, bro. He's been getting lively on Twitter telling us to lock in. He might cook up, dude, he might cook up something to make like a media storm, dude. You never know. The pump testimony. Alright. Anyways, guys, good seeing you. See you guys tomorrow, alright? For another yapping stream.